then off to battle. Before that, just be very safe. I want you to make me a promise. What kind of promise? Maybe call it a bond that'll pay dividends, or... Oh, let's not fight back. But this way, it'll help us win the battle. Sure you haven't forgotten, we need to talk more about that incident your friend will chat with the enemy leader. Talking to her here in this room is one thing, but on the battlefield it can get you killed. So please promise me one thing. On the battlefield, do the smart thing and let me make all the decisions. Please don't forget. Consider it an edict from the Queen. While I am your servant, I also rule an empire. I can be as ruthless as the times require. All her vast empire, all her riches, which fears the most is Makoto. Means so much to me that you understand this. Still not quite at your peak, you know. Still the soul, beautiful and fragile as you are. You're at your most beautiful when you're at your most gentle and vulnerable. Seeing you that way brings me so much joy. Terror at the thought of losing. So I'm sorry if I sound awful about this. The decisive battle is about to begin. Sorry if I've been too harsh with you, but please just this once, let me take the lead. Oh damn, we're slightly under leveled. That's not great. Fighting in the coast, fighting in Rome again. I know this is sudden, honey, but I have to ask you something. Do you like this kind of cityscape, with the old masculine statues and the ancient stone walls? Well, not that it really matters. The capital is the capital, no matter where we are, and that's that. But you're a bit more picky than I am, so which one strikes you more? The western capital or the eastern capital? I were forced to pick one. What? I'm sorry, I could have sworn I heard you say something. Couldn't quite make it out though. Must have been the wind in my ear. Please say that one more time. Which one do you like better? No, you're pretending to fawn over your love, but you look like a spider approaching her prey. What happened to all that swagger? You look like a wounded animal right now. Seriously, disappointing for the Queen of the Moon. Who's there? Oh look, she's back. Who's there? Pretty idol with impeccable timing, that's who. A tent of flowers in the city of water. My new outfit draws squeals from my unruly pigs. And of course I come out on stage an hour late. Is there any other servant like me? I don't think so, because if there was, it would be a real pain. Quick response, my little squirrel. By the way, you were supporting me, right? Yep, handing this great audience off to you really lights my fire. But after this, I'll be the only diva. The dragon's daughter who sings at the center of Seraph. All life forms, all consciousness will idolize me! Been hitting the elixir, have we? I thought I told you to clean my palace, not the enemy's. You're still my maid, so do your job right. That? I got bored, so I quit. Shoved my resignation letter right in Ryder's face. We're solo act now, not working for you or Saber. You're both beneath me. I'm a one-girl third party for Sarah. Straight from the abyss is I, the Princess of Darkness, Dark Ellie. Or Dark Eliza, if you want to be fancy. Sparkle! Dark Elizabeth, she never changes. Kester holds a cold, steady gaze. It looks like she's got nothing to say. Throwing some myself, I mutter. You gotta be ripping off somebody. I'm Dark Ellie, or Dark Eliza. Don't make me say it again. You rude little squirrel. Let me put it all together. Kester treated Elizabeth unfairly, until Elizabeth couldn't take it anymore and revolted. Kester was the master to Elizabeth's servant, the queen to her scullery maid. This is the moment where the tables turn. Maybe. But if that is the case, there's one thing I don't understand. How did Elizabeth become free? Did she dispel the Gias Kester cursed her? Dozens of details. Point is, the fox's little slave girl is gone. Pretty naive, wasn't I? A maid looking for redemption? Ha! Like I could just wipe my sins away with a mop. I'll never be saved, I'll never be judged, and I'll never ever be a good girl. So I'm going to destroy, violate, kill. I'll waste it all, just for myself. Seraph's going to be my own personal playground. You know what that means, right, Kester? I'm going to devour your useless little squirrel, cute as she is, and your regalia too. Steal the regalia, you say? Who put that silly little thought in your head? Good question. Doesn't matter though, I figured it out on my own. I mean, it's kind of weird, don't you think? You being Queen of Seraph? We're anti-heroes, bathed in blood. But if you can be the one, then I can be the one too. I'll be the ruler, the greatest ruler ever. I've spilled just as much blood as you have. I'll be greater than any king ever. The great king of terror from Mars, the red planet that dwarfs the moon cell. Great King of Terror. I swear I've heard that phrase somewhere before. Red Planet Mars? Someone else said that. Don't make me laugh, you little newt. You're just quoting astrology books to puff yourself up. You know what? I accept your resignation. Good luck finding your next job. May I suggest comedian? Come to think of it, I could use your court jester. With your skills, I could pay you top cash. Hell no, I was born to be a diva, a singer. But you know what? Say what you want this time. I'll let it slide. All I had to say to you is I declare war. I'll take both Regalia. Don't underestimate my power, caster. You'd better be ready. She disappeared. About to face Saber for the last time. Now this gets thrown in the mix. Dark Ellie, Dark Eliza, Dark Elizabeth. Whatever. Regardless, she's serious about wanting Regalia. No need to worry, she's just someone else's puppet. She'll implode before we even know it. What a bird brain. A mediocre maid, she'd have been a terrible jester, honestly. Not with the chump change I would pay her. Please try not to worry, dear. Once we take Saber's Regalia, our problems will all be solved, we'll both be unstoppable. Now off we go, and let nothing come between us. Let us begin. First, we must draw the light from the sun. Ooh, Gawain! We got Gawain coming. Understood. Morning light, please grant me your protection. Oh dear. On my honor as the Knight of the Sun, let us do battle. Oh, he's here? Apparently. I was hoping I'd get at least a little bit of time for myself. What's my move list again? About details? Not that. Run! So now he'll be occupied by Lu Bu.
と見直しました。想像以上です。舞い上がっていただきます。気がついたらマップが真っ赤っかというか完全敗北寸前。私大ピンチです。コッパルイタリア完了しました。あとはお好きにどうぞ。見事残存するセクターの制圧にかかる。
Clear out the aggressors.
天罰敵面。アサシンの相手は私の。キャスター、あなたは太陽光セクター。リガン大作。
Okay. That's one sector down.
制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。制圧できましたね、キャスター。その調子で変に遊ばないように。残存する太陽光セクターはわずかだ。一気に攻め落とす。反撃参ります。メタン
戦いありますね。ですが勝利は我が剣に。
お覚悟。おりゃ舞い上がっていただきます。
Down. Plant over there. I'll take this out while I have the chance.
しげに制圧したの
Less problem I have to
今
worry
日を背
about.
負う女は違うということか
I can focus on
華麗に決めノンストップです華麗に決めノンストップです参ります
gotta hit these flyers.
天末てきめんよく燃えますね飛び上がれ
3,000 kills.
制圧完了この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰しますひとっ飛びですジャンプ
Alright, we have to actually like deal with Gawain now. Oh, he killed Boo Boo. That's not good.
太陽を遮るとかずるいぞまあ各有読む一度やったことがあるが
聖者の数字が解除されました今こそ彼を倒す絶好の機会かと
コードテストスタンバイセクタートラップですご指示されます
Here we go. Now we can take out Gawain.
天末てきめんよく燃えますねここからですマスターコードキャストを
お見事ですが私にも意地があります
いい加減飽きてきましたねそろそろ済ませてしまいたいのです意外な大作
This will take care of him.
よく燃えますね逃げるのも戦略のうちですよ制圧完了この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰しますノンストップです
報告しよう敵本陣へと続くポータルが現れた決着の時か政権を託されながら野に倒れるとは
ひとっ飛びです華麗に私の負け
I don't need the last piece. It's fine.
ところでご主人様唐突な質問その2
Wait, I have another rather abrupt question for you. Once we take care of Emperor Saber, I'll be able to grant her every little desire.
ご主
So
人
what
様
will you
は
wish for with your royal authority? Please say whatever you like. The regalia, once you restore it, I'm sure I'll be able to wish for anything I want. The moon cell itself will give it to me. But on the spot, I can't think of anything in particular. It's an odd little paradox. Humans don't always want what they can easily have. Besides, I already have everything I want. If I had to choose a wish right now, I might wish for Castor's special breakfast, or a nice present to give her, something she...
ご主人様
My husband, your gaze is making me dizzy.
なん
I
て
think
こ
I'm
と
getting a
ま
nosebleed.
ったく
Do you have any greed in you at all?
欲のない
Master's
方
soul
です
passive
ね
in a way, but
で
strong
も
and
で
control.
もそこはもっと
Anyway, forget all that.
強
Be greedy. You
ご
can
想
have
像くだ
anything.
い
So
か
go
な
ahead and
る
ask
税
for
もいか
any
な
amount
る
of
手にも
luxury,
思
all
うが
kinds of
まま
riches, infinite authority over
最
immeasurable
上の
lands.
美酒
The
最
finest
上
fishes, the
の
finest
料理
meals, the finest
最上の
clothes,
衣
the palace and bed
最
sheets,
上
the
の
finest
宮
life.
殿
Wait, you already have that. Finest wife, so what about the finest husband? No matter. I already have heard his name. Sudden words, the gaze. Oh, you don't know what you do to me. Even though your wild side is faded, the charm of those silent eyes is something else. This almost makes me forget what kind of danger we're in. You do cause me trouble sometimes, don't you? Peeping, are you? What would your people think of you, Saber? You tread upon my land with your wayward hands and amorous glances. Be thankful I've not yet cast stones upon you both. Now, if I might offer whisper praise, your tenacity is impressive. Perhaps you could even face me woman to woman. You deserve to know I have held back with you until now. I held my blade askance for fear of harming the praetor, because you and I once fought as allies. But now, the time for half measures is past. Forgive me, my other praetor, I shall free you from that shrew and fox's guise. You love your fancy speeches, don't you? The moon cell has chosen me, not you. You still not understand that? I used to envy your ignorance, but now I just pity you. The midday sun has scorched Rome's sacred tree, and all its dreams with it. Let my empire swallow yours up and be done with it. If you dare insult my divine ancestor Romulus himself, you have reached the end of my patience. You invoke Apollo, but I am Venus in the flesh. I yield only to fine young ladies, not to you. Oh, now you said it. Too old am I? Not even out of my 20s. There's no choice but to roast you alive. Taste the power of my regalia, Nero Claudius. Oh dear. This should do it. Oh, okay. How? Praetor and I lost? I have to save Seraph from the earth below it, but What do you mean about saving the earth? All you did was fight me and lose. Why are you making it complicated? Let's just say I'm stronger than the earth and leave it at that. Prepare yourself, Emperor. We've been through so much together, but it's over now. Time for the moment of truth. Praetor! The moment I witness it, I sympathize with her for doing the obvious. Makoto stands and protects Saber. Never had that kind of conviction, and if it were Cassidy's life at stake, I like to think I'd do the same thing. Well then, beside my husband who chose to stay with her, the mind, personality in a sense. What you are missing is your wisdom. Do you understand what's happened here? The servant behind you just lost. There's no reason for you to defend her. He's about to lose regalia too. It means what you should stand up for is me, one and only Cassidy. So repeat after me. I choose Caster. Just say that, and then I'll... She never would. There's no way she's coming over to our side. She belongs next to Saber. She's decided to stay with her, just as I've decided to stay next to Caster until the very end. There's no difference. Nero, you're... Her face slips a tiny bit. I wonder if I'm the only one to notice. Her mood, her tone, even the way she stands and breathes. I spot all those cues. A number of cracks and peels form in Caster's queen persona. I can almost see one or two of her millions of pent-up feelings slipping out. You're always taking from me, Nero, just like last time. The moon's holy grail war. At the end of it, the ones who made it to the moon's cell core were my husband and you. I wasn't there. I was separated. You remember. I never saw what happened in that room, so when I received this regalia, I was happy. Truly happy from the bottom of my heart. Thought I'd finally been chosen out of everyone. When I saw that bright light shining on my finger, I knew it in my heart. But then, I saw you had the same ring. Imagine what that felt like. It was a shock to see the least. But unfortunately for you, I do win this time. You had your turn, now it's mine. We're even. If you have any objections, you can scream them from the depths of hell. I hold all of Seraph in my hand. Oh, my lovely, feast your eyes, both regalia are mine. Millennium Capital is no longer enough. We are the sun. We'll shine our flame over all things everywhere. I cannot bear to watch this. You're a monster. Your beauty beguiled us all and concealed your cunning. Yes, exactly. Now you know what a monster I am. Cower before my shining visage. In the east, great kings hear the whispers of deception. In the west, they hear the call of the Huxley. The rise of legendary fox. I was once the terror of humanity. Once I wanted nothing more than to escape from that past. But I don't care anymore. Not at all. If I can dream this fleeting dream, if I can have our kingdom, then nothing else matters, my husband. Our gaze is locked in place. Most wizards would wither at the mere sight of Caster's eyes. I don't know whether her heart or her magic have a stronger hold on me, and I don't care. I don't look away from her gaze. I stare back into Caster's golden eyes as they cling to me. There are no other thoughts in my mind right now. Nothing more important than her. My, you stare so longingly into the face of wretchedness. A bond for the ballads, to be sure. I yield. The strength of your magnificent union is simply beyond my will to challenge. I will temporarily lend you the regalia. May the good master keep you honest with it. Farewell, Caster. I await your inevitable apology. Good day, other praetor. Apology? Don't hold your breath. You lost your lover at the last moment because you were too soft with your enemy. Goodbye, Saber. Pardon me for saying so, but you and I will never meet again. Just as one would expect from Regalia's rightful owner, victory is once again yours. Very good, very good. Now the rest is up to me. Reintegrating the regalia requires my unique skill as a system administrator. So please excuse my abruptness, but we must move with haste. You seem impatient, Archimedes. Do you care about the regalia that much? It is necessary, for your rulership over all, that is, and for the tranquility of Seraph. Ah, the tranquility of Seraph. Make it all sound so serene. Your tongue spins like the blades of a pinwheel. A scholar must be eloquent. That is teaching is clear for future generations. Speaking of which, if we could move along, once the regalia is reunified, all will be as it should be. Prosperity will come to this world, and never again will your peace be threatened. We must begin. Raise your hand to the heavens and restore their true shape. Now present the other regalia from the false king. Archimedes seems slightly rushed. I'm not the only one who sees that. Caster sees it too. She stands beautifully as always, but I can see quivers of caution in her fingertips. No one says a word. Even the air stands still. The thrills and terrors of the battle with Saber have washed away. Caster's cold and vicious queen persona is fading. Sensing what Archimedes is trying to do, she reverts to her natural self, and... Please do not move a muscle, master. Heavens me, I have a bad feeling about... That regalia is mine! Where'd that voice come from? Up above? From right over our heads. Dark Eliza, Dark Elizabeth. She drops right in and grabs the ring. What? You're acting like a flying dragon. What are you doing, young maid? That is not a child's toy. Please don't make the mistake of putting it on. I am no maid, thank you very much. I saw an opening and made my grand, dainty, sneaky entrance. And I'm not Dark Elizabeth, I'm Dark Eliza, or Dark Ellie. You got that? She scolds me. Dark Ellie, Dark Ellie. I'll just call her Deli for short. You're going to call me what now? Come on, you can think of something better than that. Well, she's a picky little drag. Don't do that. Not that I care about that, but you two have quite the rapport going, don't you? No, it's just, well, just a little. I'm like a childhood friend who's sick of being treated like a kid. But forget the name, I'm just looking out for myself here. Watch this. I'll prove to all of you here and now who deserves the regalia the most. The amount of mana is tremendous. I don't need an analysis codecast to see the negative reaction. No matter how you look at it, the amount of mana is increasing at a dangerous level. No single servant would be able to harness this much power safely. Even if Elizabeth had a proper master, it's not something she can control. Mana starts focusing, it starts expanding, and it starts degenerating. This made Elizabeth and the regalia will shatter. You newt! Take that off this instant! You'll be burned alive! Don't try to scare me out of this. Look, it fits perfectly. What? Didn't think I could do this, did you, Caster? I made a few special adjustments just for this. No way it's gonna blow up on me now. Are you seeing this, Your Majesty? I'm right there on your level now. Possible. This can't be possible. Another regalia wielder? So that means... Yes, that's the face I wanted to see. Your towering pride crumbling down. And look, little squirrel, I'm the sovereign now. Everything belongs to me. Everything on the moon belongs to me. No one else gets anything. All the castles, dresses, jewels, lives, blood, and mana. All mine. Everything is mine. Everything will belong to me. I know why Caster's letting her say all that. She must feel it too. Elizabeth's doing it on purpose or not, Caster must have seen who she sounded like. Elizabeth and Caster, Princess and Courtesan. Facing each other from across the room, both with the same destructive beauty that monstrously royal gestures. Both of them anti-heroic spirits, both tainted by the supreme power of royal authority. Both of them brazenly haughty queens. Neither of them can ever help surrendering to their greed. They each want to be the tallest, most beautiful flower. They know their beauty makes others suffer. One sees power over everyone, entire countries worth of people, and swallow everything whole. See that now, as Elizabeth stands before Caster like she would with a mirror. Seraph's Rome, Seraph's Millennium Capital, the war between you is over. None of you won. You got the bad ending. Speaking of which, your empire, shoddy at best. All this talk about enjoyment and prosperity, that's all it is. Just talk. Me, I'll take all of Seraph for myself and drink its blood and tears until it's dry. A ruler has to be cold, merciless, uncaring. I've got royal blood in me, I'm perfect for the job. Now it's time to show my subjects my unconditional love. I'll gently wring the taxes out of them until they're all shambling husks. Fantasies beyond foolish. It's impossible to take that much control with just one regalia. There's no point without the other pieces. Oh yeah, you're right, I forgot. Good thing the Queen's Wing is right there. So since I've got one to spare, let me try something. It does look tasty, doesn't it? What? Huh? Seriously, what? All sparkly and glistening, the sweetest little jewel I ever saw. Wait just a minute, please, what kind of idiot would ever say ring looks tasty? Wait! She ate it? What? Well, dragons do love shiny things. What was she supposed to do with it sparkling that close to her mouth? They say dragons hoard treasure for no good reason. But maybe she has reasons. Maybe they're perfectly good reasons. Who am I to judge? I feel like my stomach's about to... Oh, well... What? No way! What's this light? I was all adjusted for this. Why is this? Why am I burning? I'm burning! Man focuses and convinces. Elizabeth's body's about to explode. Servant or not, there's no way she can hold that much power inside her. Man is out of control. It's not a defense system against unworthy wielders. So this is how it works from inside. No, now's not the time for analysis. What to do? It's pounding my stomach. Hey DJ, the amp volume is too high. No, that's not it. Cast of sheets. Were you about to rush to her aid, dearest? No need. Our little Nucha swallowed her ring whole. I didn't see that. What does this mean? It's been eradicated? Aside from regalia, it's faded from within Elizabeth's body entirely. It's gone? Half the symbol of the moon cell automaton's royal authority? Gone just like that? Why? Again? Why? Try navigating through so many variables. You, anti-hero! How many times will you get in my way? I can't take you anywhere. You embarrassment! You bottom-beating, useless servant! Why did it have to end this way? What did I do wrong? Stupid! Oh. What? Whose fault is this, huh? Not mine. So whose is it? It's yours. Your fault. You stupid. Velvet Battery Elizabeth. It's out of nowhere. A powerful strike from the true name of Noble Phantasm being revealed straight out. Archimedes doesn't have time to evade or even block it. All they can do is take it. This Noble Phantasm is more powerful than anything I've ever seen from Elizabeth. It blows Archimedes completely away without leaving so much as a single speck of Spiritron. The body of the heroic spirit Archimedes is completely erased. Did absorbing the regalia upgrade her powers? Is the explanation that simple? Whatever the reason, Elizabeth is dangerous now, maybe to all of us. I feel unique tensions. I mean, I can't describe in words all around. Casa takes on a confident stance and I can't blame her. What now, huh? All that big talk, and what have you got to show for it? See how powerful I am? Just you watch, little squirrel. This is the new me. I'm Dark Eliza Square. So you listen to every word I say. With this power, I will. My husband! Sky, it's splitting. Fractures went through it, like cracks in glass. What is this? Hey, Castor, what did you do? Is this from a Noble Phantasm? Not from Castor. There's something strong enough to split the world. Wait, I don't know what this is. Why? Why are they coming here? Why? Darkness beyond Seraph, the unknown territories, the Zero Dark 30. That's the intruder who seduced my husband the other day. Why do you have a regalia too? Beyond the hole in the world, another dimension, a pitch black one. Can't see a thing inside it, until black lights are swarming outward. What are they, attack programs? No, maybe there's something else. What they are is broken. Lights have been attack programs once, but now they're warped, corrupted, afflicted with a disease. Their old functions no longer work as designed. They continue to run until their bodies crumble and break. This process is the embodiment of destruction. It's trampled down many lives. It cannot be allowed to spread through Seraph. They are an incurable disease, a deadly poison, a virus that bites down and leeches off the world itself. A void cell. Don't misunderstand. I am your owner. What do you mean, owner? Who are... Ah! It's my hand out, but I can't reach far enough. The swarm rains down, annihilating everything near, swallowing up Elizabeth. Elizabeth, who had just displayed astonishing power, is gone in a heartbeat. The murky stream sweeps away the girl who swallowed the regalia. As the Maiden in White gives the signal, the army stops in its tracks. Maiden in White. Of course I've seen her before. I am the Great King. I am destruction itself, falling like a star to crush all those beneath. Brown skin, tall and slender body, and unforgettable red eyes. She has the look of a warrior, no doubt about it. She's definitely someone who fights. Destruction. My husband! A flash hit off a piece of existence itself. You would destroy the air. This being near it makes my head pound and my guts. If Esther hadn't protected me, I don't know what would have happened. The Great King of Destruction, that's what she called herself. I know she means exactly what she says. She is destruction personified. Her vow to crush the world is no empty boast. That wasn't Noble Phantasm. That's her regular attack. It's like she specialized to attack this world. Whereas Cecilia, she holds on to her regal confidence, but I can see she's under pressure, much more so than was sick. Not just perturbed or confused, there's something deeper and darker churning inside. Something like Red eyes gazed toward us like I know they have before. I visioned my room. I saw her face and heard her voice. A servant I shouldn't know, but I still remember her name. Sword of Mars, the Scourge of God, the servant who sleeps in the zero dark and can reach up to heaven's throne. Her name is Altera. The heroic spirit Altera. Caster announces the name. First time I've heard someone say it. Familiar voice. You're speaking, Caster? No, it's the other person here. In other words. From beyond the break in the world, someone walks out of the darkness. First, I can't see the figure's face, but I don't have to. I know what they look like. The same voice calls out. This is not what you promised, Altera. I don't want to see this much destruction from you. Makoto's voice. If I heard my own voice played back to me, it would sound just like that. The voice belongs to the woman who stands beside Altera. A third, with you. Why am I not surprised? The three parts of the digital self, yes? Mind, soul, and body. I worried Master's body might have disappeared some. But you, Miss Unknown Threat, you captured it, didn't you? Phases of powerful presence, Caster stands her ground unflinching. I'm impressed. I don't think she's ever met anyone this hell-bent on destruction, not in the Holy Grail War and not in the Labyrinth. So what is this feeling? Could Caster know her? Maiden in white, warrior of destruction. Does she know who or what Altera is? Wonders never cease to see you appear as a proper servant. Yes, I had an inkling since you set your little trap back in my room, but never would have guessed anyone could ever be more sinful than I. You were once human yourself, yes. You'll speak when spoken to. What are you? Have you forgotten? Suppose you wouldn't recognize me now. I've traveled to the high heavens as well as the underworld. No need for anyone to know who I am. As long as I'm here, the past is irrelevant. The same to you, servant. Burn like the beast you appear to be. Oh, aren't you going to answer my question, great king of destruction? My husband, join me, hurry! I'll burn through my entire moon crux. We'll use it to retreat! Because we both have our share of bruises this time. For all these battles, we're still breathing. Even with the extra strength from Regalia, admit I'm a little winded. Right, Altera is one severely powerful woman. We were both winded to begin with after fighting Saber. It's a wonder we survived it all. Now I'm definitely a little drained myself. Yes, Dread, I can't think of anything comforting to say at the moment. Please pardon me. She hit me with an ungodly amount of evil chi. I think I'd be reduced to this. Not to worry, this lovely, lovely Temple of Pleasure is always open for healing and relaxation. Temple of what? Lovely, lovely, she must be tired. Might as well call the palace Jungle Palace or Donkey Palace while we're at it. Okay, I'm tired too. I'll swallow all those words. Yes, the lovely, lovely my room. So much better than other people's rooms. That is, it will be better once I finish adding all these other features. Slide back and look forward to that. Well, it looks like she's in good spirits at least. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm exhausted to the core. I have to enjoy thinking about luxuries. So with all that said, here we are with one futon and two pillows. Time to get some rest. Let's together, the healing effect will be doubled. Incidentally, I declare today the Queen's day off. Yes, I think she's going in for a hug. She collapses on the futon, taking you with her. Surprise. I mean, Tama wants a new kimono. She's fallen asleep so fast it almost looks like she fainted. Carrying me all the way back here must have really taken a toll on her. As I could rest her soft face, I closed my eyes. At least the battle with Saber is over now. I can start worrying about Altera when we wake up. There we go, Stormy Sea Palace. Memory first and forever. My territories are being taken away one by one. By taken away, I mean destroyed. Karna, Ryder, and Lubu are working to hold off the enemy's brutality, but it's only a matter of time. While terrorist forces of destruction aren't stopped, there'll be nothing left of Seraph. And is it up to us? Yes, my husband. The battles will be harsh ones, I imagine. Something like the little skirmishes we've had so far. Even with the Royal Authority, we might not make it through. To tell you the truth, I'm not even sure we have a chance. Thank God! That makes this conversation easier. If Cassius decided to fight, then I, her master, will fight with her. Simple as that. Even if our chances are slim and we both end up eradicated, I'll have no regrets. I decided from the beginning to see it through with Castor to the very end. No questions, Thank you very much, my dear, for being my master. What is it? You're making me cry. I'm laughing so hard my stomach hurts. There's corrupted Elizabeth. Oh wow, losing your cool already? What happened to all the regal bearing? Elizabeth Bathory appears before us in her full dark Eliza persona. This castle's powerful barrier is posted everywhere, so storming in directly, let alone sneaking in undetected, is difficult to say the least. She's done it. Oh, you finally got my name right. Thanks, little squirrel. If you got it wrong again, it would have squeezed you to death and drank you dry. But I'll hold off on that for now. Anyway, putting all that aside, I've come here to throw you a bone. By my own choice, mind you, but also by the will of the Umbral Star. Umbral Star? Oh, look at you, the moon's big star. So fancy and cryptic now, little newt. And look at those designs on that body of yours. Let me guess, another gift from your new sponsor? Well, now, how royally perceptive of you. That's right, this black corrosion is the mark of the Umbral Star's power. I'll accept a small piece of that power. Let it change me, change everything about me, just so I can bring you down. That's how I can take on the Regalia. Break it, dissolve it into pure mana, strengthening my spirit core. And bringing the heroic spirit of destruction to Seraph, the Umbral Star was totally behind that too. Simply put, the Umbral Star is the cause of everything. The Star of Destruction is back again after 14,000 years. It infects, it destroys, it feeds until there's nothing left. The doom of every world in the galaxy, my very own Velber. This was the second thing I see something. An illusion. No, a memory. An event that I witnessed, but took place long ago. Something that carved a mark into the moon cell. Velber. Can't say I've ever heard any myth or legend by that name, but it sounds right. Oh, huh. I thought you'd be a little more surprised. Guess you must have seen on with your big old origin story, right? You dirty little dragon. Well, don't let all that power go to your head. I can still sew your mouth shut. Oh, you're scaring me. They're the ones who should be scared, even if you are an avatar of some god somewhere. No. If you really do come from a god, then you must be feeling it already. The scary, 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 creepy, unnatural being destroying all of nature. Any of that ring a bell yet? The Umbral Star's messenger, the White Titan. You're shaking, little squirrel. Maybe you do remember something. Well, hey, I'll be nice and spell it out for you. The moon cell automaton is practically absolute. There's basically nothing humanity can do to threaten it. Even when threats do occur, the moon cell just normally considers them enemies. Just minor distractions at best. But the moon cell does have one enemy. The enemy. That's what the Umbral Star is. An enemy beyond humanity, beyond our galaxy. In other words, it comes from space and it's evil. Oh no, you remember? Yeah, that's it, the Cosmic Devourer Velvet. Force of ultimate destruction on a 14,000 year tour. And it's ravaged Earth before, in the age of the gods, when Earth was rich with true ether long ago. The moon cell automaton could barely defend itself. Velvet stabbed the moon and all it could do was wait for the end. But the real hell wasn't on the moon, it was down below. The thorn Velber dug into the moon cell that sent its material body to the Earth, suffered the White Titan. Separate spiritrons infected the Earth's wildlife, transforming the creatures completely black, and they trampled all civilization. I saw the ground burning. I saw the world burning. I saw every inch, every corner torn by pain and corruption. I felt the world's despair as the invaders spread and multiplied like cancer cells. The catastrophe destroyed all civilizations without clemency or judgment. The beasts of nature suffered horrible mutations, ran amok, and ultimately fell to ash. Prophets protested that the end had come too soon. Rulers called upon their people to fight. Scholars said only that it was too late. But some people clung to their optimism, believing that at least some of them would endure. Until the White Titan made its appearance. True story. 14,000 years ago, Velver appeared in the solar system, destroyed all of Earth's early civilizations, and left nothing behind. It even took all the if futures, a bunch of possible outcomes of the moon cell that accumulated up until that time. Now, of course, that pissed the moon cell off. Figuratively speaking, it's a computer. It doesn't have emotions. You fool. The moon cell wouldn't get angry even if it could. It's an infallible strategist. It has a plan for everything. Ooh, look who's so smart. Oh yeah, you're right. The moon cell sensed him turn the Emperor Star. This time, to keep from getting hacked, it locked his core away. That's his defense, right? You want to keep a knife handy to shank the intruder. And that's where you come in. Winner of the Holy Grail War. And the grand prize, the Royal Authority. It's all meant to fight Velver. You got it! In other words, all those fancy perks you got for winning, those were all just bait for the trap! You got suckered into this! Dumb, right? All that fighting just so you could go off and fight some more? But you know, it's not too late. You could come on over to our side. It seems someone needs a lesson in respect. The Emerald Star will respect you. Well, they'll tolerate you as long as you join us. I mean, I assume Velver's okay with it, and I haven't really asked Altera. But let me talk to them and I'll take care of it. Not a bad deal, right, Caster? We'll take you and the little squirrel. How audacious, how insolent, how rude! I am the ruler of the Millennium Capital. For Seraph, for the world? No, forget all that. Now you scurry off, you little snoot. You tell that thing from me. I'll never forgive Altera for blindsiding me while I was trying to talk and catch up with her. But if it's war she wants, I accept. Okay, negotiation's over then. Fine, have it your way. For the record, I've been a perfect diplomat here. If we didn't offer terms before a fight, we'd be barbarians. In fact, I'm glad you said all that, especially the part about not fighting for Seraph. If you had said that, I'd have stabbed you. Still, I do have to ask, because it's kind of weird. What's your problem with Altera anyway? You're an anti-hero. You destroy humans, or they destroy you. Altera and I are just the same way. You don't care what happens to Seraph, then why don't we all conquer it together and just have some fun? Yes, that would be fun. I am an anti-hero. I was never meant to be good. Humans have always feared me and they've never respected me. See, you understand that about yourselves. We should all shake hands and... You think all humans get along, or all monsters get along? You're so adorable, you know that? You don't understand. You may be an anti-hero, but you're still a human too. Monsters attack humans because humans are their favorite. They're tender and warm, they come in so many delicious flavors. We don't hate them. What we do hate are inhumane monsters, and those we hate from the bottom of our hearts. Oh, okay, now I see how you feel. You know, it's funny, I almost bought all that confidence. It looked like you almost bought it. Here you are, grasping at straws. You can't be together with humans. Even if you try, you know it never ends well. So you just want to milk what you got until your luck runs out. Maid? Nailed it, didn't I? Well, too bad I couldn't poach you. Regardless, mission clear. It's been fun, Caster. I'm done emceeing now, so all that's left is the main event. You being my senior, I'll give you what you deserve. You'll die like the shriveled little bug you are, and I'll mount the little squirrel's head right next to yours. Caster, I have an emergency report. An enemy servant attacked the territory I was guarding and ground into dust instantly. Can't describe how strong they are. Very sorry to hear that. You alright, my honored guest? Personally, I'm fine. But let me say it again. The enemy will grind everything to dust. The enemy servant's forces of destruction have established their base in the ancient temple territory. As long as he's there, they have the edge in firepower. We're a chance of 50-50 if we can get there. We're speaking highly of this man, hero of charity. Altera must have found a formidable hero. Your eyes must see what his true name is. Say it and I'll put him down myself. I say it with all respect. Our enemy is the first man to unite ancient Mesopotamia, the king of heroes, Gilgamesh. We do seem to attract the most impressive enemies, don't we? King of heroes himself. Here I
魔
assume
の
the
放棄
vanguards
を
of
し
the
やら
Emperor
の
started to be
戦
some
争
kind of
冗談にして
aliens.
は悪趣味ですし
It'd be
魔
funny
法
if it
の
weren't
言う
so
のはやっ
sad.
ぱり悪
Who
趣
will
味
be abandoned by the
よう
heavens themselves
この
and the things. The expression doesn't match your tone. Did she really? Can the Queen of the Empire take on the King of
い
Heroes?
いえまさか
No. You didn't think I
こ
could,
たびの
did
霊
you?
覚
We're
霊
just
気で言え
comparing
ば
spiritual
無駄
cores.
に
See how
極まら
classing
ない
me by leaps and bounds.
です
But
が
I do happen to have a
第
trump.
一に
Two of them, in
ご主
fact.
人様
My distant husband
第
and the
二に負
Regalious
ける
royal
道理は
authority.
ありません
He might have the numbers on his side, but I have better reasons to win. Wow, that's the caster I know, standing tall in the face of an unbeatable
そ
foe.
ういうご主人様もさ
Thanks
す
to
が
the
で
same
す
for
け
you,
ど
Master. You and Mr.
春
Karn
の
look
さんに
nervous
前
about
を曇ら
Gilgamesh,
す
but
相
here
手
you
だ
are still smiling. That's... Oh, you're smiling just because you're with me?
という不意打ちのご
Well,
と
now
き
this is a
繰り返し
surprise. You're giving me so many ideas right now.
別の
We have more time before the battle.
うん
The stakes up ahead will be higher than ever before. You have to put our feelings aside
ご主人
and
様
But
戦場で
Master,
の戸
just
惑
so
い
you
が
don't
なくなる
hesitate on the
よう
battlefield,
他
is
に
there
お尋
anything
ね
you'd like to ask first? What do we know about Altera? Clearly remember the event when I first witnessed Altera was coming, didn't because words she may have recognized her, at least some she does know something I'd like to
ア
know
ル
too.
テラ
Altera,
申し
she's...
訳ありません
Sorry, nothing else I can say right now. Huh. Could've gotten that. Alright. Stage 4.
さあご主人様これより逆襲と参りましょう
つまらぬ雑誌が入り込んだものだ。俺の仕事ではないと思う。あのマスターであれば俺が裁定しよう。アルテラよ、貴様の軍勢を使うぞ。
生産力がまた一つ上がりましたご主人様好きにしろ私は阻むものを破壊するの
アルテラというサーバント、常軌を逸したマリコンを利用してもはや英霊以上の何かだ。部活に接近すればただでは済むまい。
Excluding Altera, eliminate the
戦場
enemy
全体を意
forces.
識しろ。他に戦うべき場所があるだろう。
制圧完了この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰し
You have to get rid of Elizabeth?
資源拷問踏みにじり最高ね
Corroded Elizabeth. Okay.
制圧完了この調子で
They're
徹底
practically
的にぶっ
synonyms.
潰しますそれもっともっと完全敗北寸前いがら大作豚にはお似合いよよ攻められているようですね無様に泣きわめきした味方が攻められているようですね
見事達成。
これぐらいはしていただかないこれぐらいはしていただかないとあと少しで敵軍のレジメマトリクスが完成してしまいますお急ぎを本末敵面よく燃えますなんでここであったの100年目よキャスター今までの恨み倍にして返してやるわああエリザベートさんですか見逃してあげますから帰ってください 愛だ。お相手しましょう。全力をもってあなたを阻みます。ああ、もう味方がピンチです。ご主人様、面倒ですが助けに行きましょう。ラブストップです。防衛大成功。さすがですご主人様。
使用
Oh, great, John's here.
ルーラーの名にかけて戦いを収めます。
Only made an intervention, John died.
さすがだ。
こちらに来ました。ではこの鎖でお相手しましょう。いっちゃうぞ。論文に甘えが言葉にできるほどわい雑で邪悪な気配。これはここで止まる。よしから止まってんじゃねえです。主よ、お許しを。
行くがいいアルテラ。貴様の力を雑種どもに知らしめてやれ。
言葉は多いない理由を言われずとも立ちはだかる時は破壊するセンター撃破とは。あ、いえ失礼。思わず抜かれてしまうとは。ニコッと爽快。また明日。間に合いましたね、マスター。これでもう安心かと。
使用は間に合ったか。さすがだ。
ああ、もう味方がピンチです。ご主人様、面倒ですが助けに行きましょう。生きのいい獲物ですね。それも時期にありですが。一歩当然やっちゃいます。伊賀大作もはや止まりませんね。どこまで行くのか見届けるとしましょう。風向きが怪しくなってまいりました。いただきます。大成功。さすがですご主人様。救援成功ですか。手間が省けて助かります。いい加減飽きてきましたね。そろそろ済ませてしまいたいのです。プラント発見です。私あれ大嫌いです。助かります。マスターシュトビーラ目覚まり。このままだと味方がやられちゃいます。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。何がセクターパークですか。コードキャストパリパラシ天末的
What's the timing?
あと少しで敵軍のレジメマトリクスが完成してしまいます。お急ぎを。マスターコードキャストを。 主人様、面倒ですが助けに行きましょう。味方が攻められているようですね。しばらく味方の被害が拡大中。いかがします？制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。制圧できましたね、キャスター。その調子で変に遊ばないように。
Jack, what did you do? Jack. The cat.
ああ、もう味方がピンチです、ご主人様。面倒ですが助けに行きましょう。お間違いことですがピンチです。救援が来ればいいのですが。私は負けですね。申し訳ありません。風向きが怪しくなってまいりました。救援言っときます。バーサーカーランナーが殺されるとは。やはり波のサイドではないの。あれを狙うのは愚策であろう。セクター制圧を優先しようと。ご主人様、制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
I'm gonna go take out Gilgamesh.
今日を据える女は強いという。
天末敵面。よく燃えますね。このままで味方がやられちゃいます。
素晴らしい戦果だ。素晴らしい戦
Oh
果。
god.
お覚悟。風向きが怪しくなってまいりました。急に行っちゃうぞ。風向きが怪しくなってまいりました。救援行っときます。制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。ゆかりゆかり。どうもこちらに。こちらに。
楽しげに制圧して今日を据える女は強いという。
あと少しで敵軍のレジムマトリクスが完成してしまいます。お急ぎを。舞い上がっていただきます。ああ、もう味方がピンチです、ご主人様。面倒ですが助けに行きましょう。ああ、もう味方がピンチです、ご主人様。面倒ですが助けに行きましょう。このままだと味方がやられちゃいます。
What? Wait, John? Didn't I kill you? How did John win a territory? I killed her already.
場所があるだろう。
あと少しで敵軍のレジムマトリクスが完成してしまいます。お急ぎを。制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
楽しみに制圧した。今日を滑る女は違うという
her out. This problem.
気がついたらマップが真っ赤というか完全敗北寸前。我が軍大ピンチです。攻められているようですね。言葉にできるほどわい雑で邪悪な気配。これはここで立たないと。よしこらお高く止まってんじゃねえですよ。天罰敵面。 主よ、お許しを。間に合いましたね、マスター。これでもう安心だった。救援成功ですか。手間が省けて助かります。ああ、もう味方がピンチです、ご主人様。面倒ですが助けに行きましょう。
行くがいいアンテナ。貴様の力を雑種どもに知らしめてやれ。
言葉が多いな、英雄を。言われず立ちはだかる敵は破壊する。風向きが激しくなってまいりました。急に行ってきます。生きのいい獲物ですね。それも時期にありますね。救援成功ですか。手間が省けて助かります。華麗に決め。プラントです、ご主人様。まずはあちらを倒しましょう。しばらくしばらく。味方の部隊拡大中。いかがします。
Oh shit. Waste the wrong way.
天末敵面。よく燃えますね。あ、このままだと味方がやられちゃいます。もはや止まりませんね。ご主人、もはや止まりませんね。どこまで行くのか見届けるとしましょう。いい加減飽きてきましたね。そろそろ済ませてしまいたいのです。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
ポータルの起動を確認した。あの先にギルガメッシュがいるはずだ。ポータルへ向かうまで決着だ。
よくぞここまでたどり着いた。では裁定を始めるとしよう。心して全霊で挑め。原初の地獄がお前を引き込むぞ。
原初の地獄とは笑わせる。国づくりも知らぬ身でほざくだ。バビロニアの英雄を。ご主人様、ここは。
Gilgamesh. How do we zip?
自ら七に赴いてくるのは殊勝なことよ。状況にしては潔いではないか。
誰が可愛いニコギツネですか。追い詰められているのはそちら。お命頂戴いたします。
くだらぬ呪術で俺に傷をつけたな。王への不敬。くだらぬ呪術で俺に傷をつけたな。王への不敬。死してはりの。
今のやつは危険だ。注意し
俺はどうだ。
参ります。
吹けば飛ぶ神装甲ではなかったのか。存外しぶといではないか、キツネ。褒めてやろう。知れ者がその狼藉死をも引き継ぐので。
ホームを使うつもりだ。急いで阻止しろ。奴は接近戦が増えた。次もその調子で殴りつける。
できました。
喜べ、褒美だ。
much damage this
冥
does.
府より尽きることなく返し返すは世にもなる間延び砕いて威風がつく八雷神入れますもう一つおまけです
それにしてバカな貴様
Down goes Gilgamesh.
貴様二度あるとは思わんことだ
おつ
報告する
I'm here to report that driving off Gilgamesh and managed to save a portion of the Millennium Capital from his bombardments.
一
You say a portion, my
お
own
前
guess.
にはレガリアがある
Use your regalia. Maximize your field of vision. You'll see the entirety of Seraph. This is...
なる
I see. So now it's a two-front
ギル
war.
ガメッシュの千年
Yes, Gilgamesh has his artillery pointed at the capital, while another
別
force
勢
is
力
grieving
バ
our
ーサーカ
territory.
ーは破壊された領域
Zerg
に
is
とど
to
ま
pursue
り
the latter
暫
force.
的の捜
Looks
索
of
を
it, he
続け
intends
て
to
い
make
る
it a one-way
そうで
trip.
すか
I see. Lubu is truly a loyal gentleman to the very
別
end.
勢力を率いた
The
のは
one commanding that latter force is most likely the heroics of Great Altera. Not sure why she needs a force,
あ
but
れ
she
が
has
人
one.
望
She must have some sort of personal
他のサーバ
magnetism,
ントを
something that
配下に
attracts
す
other
る
servants
に
to
は
serve her.
未明
Or
領
perhaps
域
AI
系
in
の
the
エア
Zero
リア
Dark
ン
happen to
が
like exotic
エ
women.
キゾチックな
Sorry,
バ
this is
ー
the
サ
time
ーカーを
of
連れ戻すのは
The
無理
Zerker's
で
almost
しょう
certainly gone for good. Do you have any other orders,
Yeah.
Caster?
あり
No,
ま
I
せん
don't. Good work, but where you please
最
and
後
get
の
some
休
rest.
息になるかも
Maybe
し
your
れま
last
せん
chance, whatever you do next is up to you.
これ
Find a
より
fight,
後
take a nap, just
い
sit
かが
back
し
and wait for
な
the
ら
end.
ば俺は
Then I...
いや
No, I don't need to
言う
say
な
it. Caster, your city is a place
さ
of
らばだ
beautiful
キャ
flowers
ス
and
ター俺
fantastic
は人
rivers.
生を楽しむこと
Now,
が
for good and
下手な
enjoying myself, but here, even though I may not have fit in, I
Yeah.
gotta say I had a wonderful time.
触覚殿
Mr. Karna.
私も
I don't need to say much either.
多く
You're
は
more
各セ
decent
ラ
than I
フを
expected.
混乱させるのは
First, I thought you'd be the one to spread
あなたかと思ってい
chaos.
ました
Prepare to take your life for the time
で
gained.
す
But,
がいい
but what?
マスタ
It's good
ー
that
に
you are
恵まれ
blessed
た
with
の
decent
さ
masters.
ようなら
Take care of
青
Blue
の
Caster.
キャスター
Look to it that you do not become a monster.
みんな
They're
お聞き
gone.
になられた通りで
Just
す
as you've heard,
ご
my
主
dear,
人
it seems
様
Altera's
です
army
が
has us surrounded.
心配
Not
し
to
も
worry, I will guarantee your safety.
我が帝国と大
I
口を
can't brag
叩く
about
こと
my
はなく
empire now. This is
こ
a
れ
battle
よ
for
り先は
survival.
孫
Our
を
fights
こと
send a
なき
message
激
to our
戦
would-be
勢知らしめ
destroyers.
てやるとしま
But
しょ
to
う
know that by the sun who shines over the
Sanda
mountains, the
suiten
rivers, and the watery
yaru.
heavens, our brilliance will never fade.
きっとこれが
This
最
will
後
most
の
likely
休
be
息
our
になる
last
で
chance to
しょう
rest from
エ
this
リザ
point
ベート
on.
の言葉を借り
When
れば
Elizabeth told us we'll be plunging into the Zero Dark to battle the forces of the Emerald
その
Star.
本
There
拠
will
で
be
で
no
すか
turning
ら
back.
どうか
So please keep
も
your
し
strength.
くはご主人
Or
様
if
が
you'd
そう
rather,
望
we
むの
could
で
run from the fighting.
もとより
The
私
battle
の
began
外国
because
が
of my
招いた
greed.
戦い
Protecting Earth and Seraph, that's all
世
been
界
incidental to
世界
me.
を
Not a protector, not a savior. I can't abide the white maids, not one bit.
ほどに
Really restrain
ご主
myself
人
when I think
様
about it.
ごめんなさい
Sorry, my husband, this is
どう
my
やら
nature.
私
It
は
always
終始
has
こん
been.
な調子です
If
の
you're
で
tired of putting up with it, please say
私
so.
承
Want
知
to say
しました
goodbye,
それで
I'll try to
少しだ
understand.
け
Not without
Why did
tearing
you-
up a bit, but still. Hearing her modest words, I managed to smile. Not out of amusement, but out of affection. Here she is, the queen of the Millennium Capital, and I finally see her softer side. Aside from this palace, everything she had is shattered now. All the glory she thought she had is gone. Under the weight of all that, she finally says it. Her show of courage as she tries so hard to be the perfect wife. It's everything I could hope for in one. At the same time, you know, there's still things she's holding back. I think there's something she's ashamed of, something she can't express yet. There's a bigger issue than the Emerald Star, even if it's hard to put it all into words. All I have to go on, as far as that goes, are vague feelings and subtle gestures. The way she closed her eyes in apology. Regardless of all that, I should let her know where I stand. I'm only the soul of Makoto. Maybe there's more going on than I understand. But I've known from the start that I'll stay with Caster
ご
until
主
the very
人
end.
様
My husband. In her clear golden eyes, my reflection glitters like luminous starlight. A beautiful gaze sweeps me away, far from the threat to Seraph or the Earth. Far from the 14,000-year cycle of destruction. Everything else disappears in an instant. I want to be with her and only her, even if it's just for this one moment. Cassie, you've lived an extravagant life, shoved aside everything that didn't interest you, and all without caring what anyone thought. Though you were cast as a villain, your insights and your natural curiosity brought out the best in other people. Despite sometimes feeling ashamed of the evil inside you, you're still fighting to overcome it, and always with a
ご主
smile.
人
My dear. In the she whispers, I feel like my body is falling away.
戦うことを選
So
ぶ
you'll
のか
stay and fight.
弱き
Fragile
者
little mortals, always rushing to
儚く
embrace their own
お前
mortality.
たちの選択には
Even as a symbolic
一
gesture,
切の
it's
意味が
pointless.
ない
No one will remember you.
なぜ
The
なら
Emerald Star will erase your
成
entire
果を残
story.
すそ
It
れは
always
無意味
does.
と呼ばれるものだろう
What you're doing is the very definition of
待っている
futility.
のは
The outcome
確
is
実に
literally
定め
written
られ
in
た
stone.
私と
Even so,
戦
you're
う
still
と
going
い
to
うの
fight me, Makoto? Maiden in white, the embodiment of destruction, is there in front of me, red eyes peering at me curiously. Remember the hardened warrior I always knew she
そう
was.
か
I see.
やはり人
As
間
I
は
thought,
何年
humans
経と
never
うと
learn.
愚かだな
It's
ま
pointless
さ
to
に
teach you.
壊されるためだけに
You
生き
flicker
る
into
生
being,
命
sputter for a moment, and then die.
私に破壊
Too
され
weak
て
to
当然
survive
の
in
弱だが
darkness. However,
これだけで
understand this. What I'm after is not the
理
moon
解しろ
cell.
い
It's
か
the
にお前が
regalia.
愚かであろうと
Foolish as you might be, you understand that much, don't you? I get it. Well, I don't, but I nod anyway. The regalia is the key to the moon cell, but she says she only wants the regalia itself. Why exactly would she want the one without the other? Why would she talk to me about it? Something's not quite right here. She stays silent. I hope she'd at least give me a throwaway remark, but she doesn't. Well, I can't think of anything to say back. I'm not in a position to demand that she go on talking. I'm trying to think through what I want to say to her. I want to ask why her tone seems different this time compared to the last time she appeared in my room. I want to ask which is the real Altera. And again, I don't think either one is a
お
match
前
to
は
your
理解
nerves.
しているはずだ
You seem to understand.
私の
Of
虜なの
course.
だから
You're my prisoner. I'm still waiting for your answer.
本
My
当
head
に
hurts.
頭が痛
It's
い
useless to talk to you like
この
this. I
夢は
always have to.
いつ
Kodo,
覚め
when
る
will
の
I
か
awaken from this dream?
ここまでか
I've said enough. You understand the
私
prudent
の言葉
battle.
を理解したな
Do
ら
that. I'll let you
そ
live
れ
on
でも
as my
逆らう
slave.
というのなら
Fight on, and you and Caster will reach the
Caster
Zero Dark soon enough.
我
And
が
the
分
sword
身
of
の
Mars
剣によって
will eliminate you both permanently. Another dizzy spell, and open my eyes and Maiden White's gone. His place is Caster. Face is closer to mine than last time. It's made her worry. It's made her worry. I think I was catatonic just now. Summarize what happened. Altera apparently came to ask us to surrender. If we hand over the regalia and renounce our will to fight, she implied she might spare us. Maybe theoretically we could negotiate with her. Even so. Even so, the end result would be the same. She said as much herself. Seraph and Earth would both die. So what would that mean for us? Would we buy a little more time for ourselves if we followed everyone else into oblivion? Maybe she'd invite us aside to the Umbral Star and follow it around the galaxy while it eats other civilizations. I've been thinking about this. Kono's mind would definitely reject that offer in a heartbeat, and so would I. No matter how you look at it, it sounds unpleasant to say the
降
least.
伏勧告レガリアが欲しいと
She said she wanted the regalia, yes? They didn't call herself Altera.
ご主人様にも
There's
問
something
題があ
else,
るおしだ
something
なって
related in a
じっ
sense.
と見つめて
In case you can't read my silence, there, let me spell it out for you. Your soul is the most alluring I've ever encountered in all of human history. Did you think I'd ever surrender that? Your charm is strong, you might, isn't it? Before I can even answer, she pounced on me. I don't have time to question who's drawing in who. Speaking of time, this isn't exactly the most opportune moment. Maybe it is. No one left in the palace. The other servants have left to spend their last night in their own way. Even Elizabeth, who would normally interrupt us right by now, has gone over to the Emerald Star's side. It's us in this empty room, I was looking our entire capital with no one to stop us.
お許し
Unless
く
I
だ
change
さ
my
い
mind.
いいえ
Please forgive me.
この
For past forgiveness.
ささやか
Just
な
for this
ひと
moment,
とき
close
ご
your eyes
主
and
人
tremble
様
at my claws.
ご
My
主人
husband,
様
please, even if it's just for this moment, let us be together. Dream together. I just now noticed, I think those are supposed to be kitsunes engraved into the door. Yeah, those are supposed to be kitsunes engraved into the door. Didn't notice that until now.
お休みになられました
Sleeping well? Still on the edge of slumber, it takes a moment for me to realize who's talking. Where's unmistakable, who talked to me from close by is Caster. Also, there's no one left in the
お
castle.
返事いただかなくて構いません
No one to say anything. I just
私
want to tell
二つ
you.
は同じ
Altera and I are the same. We have the same nature.
認めたくはなくて
I'm not proud of that, I couldn't even admit it before, but I'll admit it to you. She and I are both born to be the enemies of humans. I
力ずく
understand
で
how
支
she
配
wants
す
to
る
dominate humans by force,
という気も
because we're
けれ
both
ど
monsters.
それなら
It's much easier for creatures without hearts. That's the first I don't understand. The way she's talking, is she punching herself? Or is she talking to Altera since she says they're the same? I hear pity in her voice, but something else too, something closer to her heart. And the more it hits me, does Mama believe that Altera's suffering too? Does that mean Altera has a
ご
heart?
主人様
My husband?
では
Then please forget I said anything. I'm just talking to myself. If anything I said might make you hesitate, please write it off as a dream. Please carry on, Misty. That's the case. Whoever is blowing through tonight, it might give it chillies. Even if I do this, you won't be upset, will you? Something soft and warm under my neck. Back being pushed up against me. I'm sure when I'm feeling Tuesday and after that. Oh, I see. Pressing up against my whole body. She has her arms wrapped around me from behind. It's sort of holding back some temper without any pain or discomfort at all. We're on our sides, gnashing the same futon. Heart's throbbing, her body so glamorous, so perfect. Some part of me might wonder if this is all too good to be true. You're not awake, are you? Then I'm going to go just a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. Don't say anything, talk about sleep, I can't take it anymore. Oh no. Oh dear. Still the Emerald Star 2. Marikars to the Titans Dark 2. I wonder if you noticed something. Ever since he came back with the Moon Cell, all we've done is conquer and invade. Not once we enjoyed it. Quite an oversight, you say. As a focus on expanding our empire, I've neglected what's most important. I'm such a fool. Even without the true regalia on my finger, we're almost there for my feet. Could have had so much more, right here. I deeply apologize, dears. Doubly so because I only had time to plan this cheap, quick date. Even with Altera on the horizon, Cassia keeps her voice bright and cheerful. She's voicing it, of course, but she's doing it for me. She wants to enjoy our time together. I never call this one a cheap day. Take a moment to let her be happy and excited. Nothing better than that. It comes with explosive, sexy soul power. So moving, my eyes are. Yes. I seem to have wrapped my arms around you in all that confusion. How foolish could I be? I should have been doing this so much more from the beginning. If regrets to be thrown to the Inugami. I don't want to end up like Hanichi and Omiya from the Golden Beam. Call together like a couple of crazy kids and stay together like a husband and wife. Onwards to the enemy, to the Zero Dark. It may end up being a short trip, but having you by my side makes me happy. Do the same, I can feel her warmth and softness on my arm. Don't care how far we make it, let's head out there together, into the Zero Dark. Zero Dark? I think about it, casting sound obvious, but how exactly are we getting there? Something we can just walk to? Oh, you're asking how far it is? Yeah, it's not so much a question of distance. I suppose we're more near than far, if you want to put it that way. We can blaze it for when we get there. The question is where to place it. Set up in my room and putting a love nest at risk if they were through. The cap will still at risk no matter where we put it. Controlling the force of the second will attack here. So there's the slightest chance we return to this place and certain to be fell defending it. So if we must, I can live with us leaving it unguarded for now. Now we skirt Yin's dark connections. Past the Kunlun Mountains towards the Yin of Yin, the shadows of shadows. The surface of water that reflects the golden sunlight, the enigmatic Yin will appear, penetrate, and fall. Like the other side of Yomotsu Hirosaka, we're underworld bound, the shadow on the moon excavated by the tear of the star. Now, my husband, the gate that connects to the underworld of the moon has opened. Every inch we fight for will be an inch of the forces of destruction's main stronghold. The end will silence that intolerable Altera. Now chin up, it's time for our big comeback. No doubt heard of that. This will be the first time we've done the impossible good. Just gotta fight the Gilgamesh, so when it's open now. Stand up and strike back, I say. So the sun might be cast as your form, perhaps your ancestor. Maybe the sun is the origin from which Tamamo no Maya incarnates. Amaterasu is the goddess of the sun. Would that make her a match for Velber? It's not that easy of a question, not as easy as one might think for her to transform at will and use her full power. It does make me wonder, can gods stand a chance against the Emerald Star?
どうでしょう。
I wonder.
特にア
Well,
ルベル
Terra
は
has a
世
bonus
界に対
modifier
して
against the
世界
world,
の
so
具現
a
にした
god
概
who
念
embodies
たる
nature
神
might be at a
霊も
disadvantage.
当然
The
の
sun
地
god
球あっての
specifically?
神霊か
Most
な
gods'
わけ
divinity
です
comes
が
from Earth.
それ
The
で
sun
も
belongs
地
to the
球の
universe.
外空に
Therefore,
属
she
する
could be on
大
par with
で
Velvet, but
もその
well, how would you say?
あれ
To
になって
begin
し
with,
まった私
if I
は
were to become the sun, then I would no longer be me. I would no
私た
longer
ち
be
そ
your
れは
servant. I don't want that.
ありがとうございます
Thank you very much. Summer smile on its power of the future star. It smells brighter than the sun.
いうわけで
Sure, we left out on the
い
last
つこ
one.
のまま
Oh,
眠
dear.
まさに
Yep,
しからば
this is a thing.
で3時で膝まくいいそれに私ですので
Fifth stage.
キャスターか
すでに制圧したセクターのいくつかへ敵勢力が押し寄せている。複数セクターへの同時攻撃。うまいだ。敵ながら見事と言える。同戦ではおよそ勝ち目はないだろう。打って出る他にあるまい。
君臨する
セクター間を超える強力な遠隔攻撃か。気の短いサーバーのにこのまま放っておけばこちらの負けだ。まずはあのサーバー
言われなくてもそのつもりですよ天気雨とかいい思い出ありませんし味方が攻められているのですね風向きが怪しくなってまいりました急にいたきます間に合いましたねマスターこれでもう安心かと
信号は丸
You.
さすが
気がついたらマップが真っ赤っかというか完全敗北寸前
There's Gilgamesh.
王に歯向かう不敬者がここまで多いとはな
Mankind's oldest hero.
気がついたらマップが真っ赤っかというか完全敗北寸前赤く大ピンチですこちらに来ましたかではこの鎖でお相手しましょう勝とうが負けようが変わらないですこうなったら勝つしかありませんね
これはまた物好きな心霊よな何を企んでいる
決まっています天
Should
罰
take at least a chunk out of his health.
これぐらいはしていただかないと
食い下がるではないか八つ咲きにしてくれる
しばらくしばらく味方の被害が拡大中いかがしますマスター風向きが嬉しくなってまいりました急に言っときますこのままだと味方がやられちゃいます生体激破いや失礼思わず言われてしまう
少しばかり猶予をやろう一時の命ありがたく思えよ
助かりました次はもう少し早く来ていただければ言うことなしですこのままだと味方がやられちゃいますこのままだと味方がや
れプラントを破壊した敵の進行が弱くなったぞ。
舞い上がっていただきます。調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。制圧できましたね、キャスター。その調子で変に遊ばないように
手間を取らせもはや楽には座ると思え。
I gotta pistol him away.
リガン大作よく燃えます。反撃参ります。いっちゃうぞ。我が領土に住む不届き者記憶が必要なのはすまい。
この程度の雑誌にここまで失態をさらすとは。
こんなところか。手間をかけさせおって救援成功ですか。救援成功ですか。手間が入って助かります。
俺は下がるぞ。
コードテストスタンバイ。セクタートラックです。ご主人様。
なんだ、国を滅ぼし魔獣と聞いたが極めて愉快な美女ではないか。
さすがの顔を見る目がある。しかし貴様は危険すぎるゆえな。マスターコードキャストをジャンプ大丈夫です。あと少しで敵軍のレジのマトリックスが完成してしまいます。お急ぎを。味方が攻められているのですね。
たまらんの。愚者との戦いとはこうでなくてはな。
こちらに来ましたか。ではこの鎖でお相手しましょう。こちらに来ましたか。ではこの鎖でお相手しましょう。
はい、解散。
味方が攻められているのですね。ときました。やっちゃいます。
Well, damn.
意外大作
抜かった。いいのをもらっちまったわい。
素晴らしい戦果だ。素晴らしい戦果だ。
生きのいい獲物ですね。制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
楽しげに制圧したのに今日を滑る女は違うということか。
しくじったわ。我が波動ここについえるか。
見事達成だ。見事達成だ。
協力してくれるのですか。まったくあなたも物好きですね。ここであったら100年目のキャスター。今までの恨み倍にしてやれば。エリザベスさんですか。見逃してあげますから帰ってくださいます。風向きが怪しくなってまいりました。
転する。
頭痛い。目障りなのよ。早く死んでちょうだい。風向きが怪しくなってまいりました。急にますよくまだこの程度。絶対に認めないんだから。助かりました。次はもう少し早く来ていただければ言うことなしですが。このままだと味方がやられちゃいます。今必殺の火災強制。
ポータルの出現を確認した。アルテラの元へつながっているはず。さあポータルへ向かうのだ。
ようやく親玉のお許しというわけですね。ご主人様、参りましょう。外しません。このままだと味方がやられちゃいます。
敵サーバルでは引いた。このまま残った敵も蹴散らす。
制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
楽しげに制圧したな。今日を滑る女は違うということか。
華麗に決め。ジャンプ。ひと飛びです。ジョイン。華麗に決め。退け、お前たちを。
Power to crush your civilization and your lives, you both know.
今
So,
さら何をの
what's this? The self-proclaimed great king of destruction, hesitating now. Are you planning to kill me with laughter? What nonsense. All you're doing here is proving what a mess you are inside. All that power, still send a little newt out to ask for your cooperation. What the hell? Out to ask for our cooperation. Even now, you still expect us to surrender. You have the sword of invincible power and you hide behind a shield of doubt. Do you not see the contradiction? I don't need you to tell me any of that. I won't say I have no regrets, but that has nothing to do with you. The fact remains you're weaker than I am. Caster, give me the regalia, and I promise to protect your lives with all my power. Your sword in hand, Altera quietly declares her proposal. She doesn't look like the Emerald Star's messenger right now. She looks like a young woman with an earnest wish. Send it to question this whole situation. I think we're misunderstanding the reason she wants the regalia. Why would someone so devoted to destruction be so interested in the Moon Cell Automaton's royal authority? For the Emerald Star? For destruction's sake? It's true that the Moon Cell would be defenseless without it, it would only be able to sit there and watch itself die. So that's the obvious reason why the Emerald Star's messenger would want it. Which makes sense, but I still think there's some kind of misunderstanding here because honestly, Altera could destroy the Moon Cell without the regalia. Only a nuisance to her at best. So does she actually want to destroy the regalia, or does she want to possess it for some reason? That is outrageous! That speech, that glare, the thought behind our eyes. Now I understand. I can never forget you. That regalia is a symbol of everything I've achieved, everything I've craved for so long. I'll never hand it over to the likes of you. He casts his words like sharp slams against Altera. I don't think it's wise to provoke her in the middle of negotiations myself. I don't know why Caster is so agitated all of a sudden. I want Caster to calm down for a bit. If we can keep talking, maybe we can. No, darling, I'm sorry. Can't allow it. I just can't. Look at her and you see a woman in need. Well, I'm a woman as well. That's why I cannot let her take or destroy anything we have. I have nothing to give you. No, it doesn't belong to you alone. Silence! Well, damn.
神霊に連なる者キャスターよ。貴様が相手であれば私の容赦はしない。
この力に訓練の損傷。今のアルテラは危険だ。慎重に戦え。
炎の私をいっちゃうぞ。戦闘を再開する。忙しいぞキャスター。倒すのなら一撃で倒せ。ここまでやるとかくなるとマルスとの接続準備を。
この力に訓練の損傷。今のアルテラは危険だ。慎重に戦え。
破壊されるのか。
Got her.
こんな小さな英霊に倒されるなんて。しかしまだ私はここまでか。見事達成ですマスター。弾も感激しました。
I also just realized I completely forgot to put on the new install skills. Oh well.
知恵と勇気。
Knowledge, courage, those are the powers of humanity and the bane of all monsters. You are no exception, Altera. You're nothing but a lowly beast who fell out of the blackness. I made my mistakes, but I'm a fragment of the sun's embodiment, the fox of the heavens. And now, by the royal authority? No, you're wrong. I'm not a monster. We are decay. We welcome the civilizations that nourish us. You cannot win against us. You cannot kill us. Flare effect. Commence the connection with Mars. Firing in 2 seconds. Mars, turn your rage upon me. Pierce the heavens with your tears. Red star. Teardrop photon ray. Forgive me. No servant or any human heart could ever stand a chance against us. I didn't wish to take your lives. I have to understand what those lives mean someday, but if you stand in my way, I will destroy you. Nothing else you can do, like water off a duck's back. So much sound and fury, signifying nothing. How naive. What, just one little pillar of light? You brag about the power of the war gods, so go ahead and use them. Oh, I see what you're up to, little minx. You were afraid to hurt my husband. Well, you're hilarious and so incredibly naive. The gods reside in Izuma, to free this proof of my purification. This is the sacred treasure, the Mirror of Buka, eightfold blessing of Amaterasu. Too slow! 5 consecutive attacks slam into Altera. I recognize the spell, Gyoku Tenho. It's the strongest spell in Caster's repertoire, and now it seized Altera's whole body. Caster pulled off the perfect surprise attack. She played on Altera's knowledge of her recklessness, then tricked her into lowering her guard. It was the caster herself who was swallowed by the pillar of light. It was a digital decoy constructed to look like her. Cost him most of Regalia's resources. Caster herself had been lying in wait up above, hiding her presence, waiting for the perfect moment to execute the perfect attack. Caster doesn't have an innate presence blocking skill. She was able to rig Regalia up to give herself something similar. The rest are all the resources that Regalia had left. Of course, Regalia is not intended to be fiddled with that way, but then that's Caster for you. Honestly, I thought we had a 50-50 chance at best. Thank you very much, Master. Piloted my decoy perfectly and gave me just the chance I needed. Never could have gotten close enough to her on my own. I fell for your trick? Simple ploy, and even all my light couldn't reveal. That's what I lose to now? Caster. That's right, vassal of the Emperor Star. Because we brought down the giant. Humans gain knowledge through sin, but they use it to do the impossible. I've witnessed human struggles for centuries. I've learned from my master. So all I had to do was think, what would humans do? And that's how you were beaten today. Of course, I'm sure you've seen something like it before. Just as I thought. Caster, no. Tamamo no Mae. You know my past? And next to Altera, a figure who looks like me appears and stands in front of her. By now, that's the most natural thing in the world to me. Like I saw before, it was saber in my mind. It's the body of Makoto. Even though our positions are different, there's no doubt that's me. No matter what happens, she stands up for her servant just like I would. My prisoner. No, you can't leave the ring.
破壊か
I
ら
can't protect you from the
守れ
destruction.
ないわよ。
Of course you can't. You can't protect anything.
守れるはずがないじゃない。だって、
There's no way you ever could protect anything. All you know how to do is destroy. So why don't you drop the whole tragic damsel routine? It's not funny or anything. It just kills your mystique and... Oh wait, I see. This must be your human side. But you know what? It's boring as hell. Elizabeth, what do you want? Nice to see you again, my lovely little queen. Where would you be without that regalia, huh? Spiritual course, as weak as ever. Think before you try anything. My reflexes might go off and kill that little squirrel. Elizabeth Bathory. Her face still looks the same. She strolls up to us through the dust without a mark from our last encounter. She's different. She still looks like she did when she first consumed Saber's regalia. There's something missing from her now. Elizabeth was the one who told me to run away from the wicked queen of the capital. She got herself shocked on my behalf more than once. That Elizabeth is no longer here. Now then, Altera, I think it's time for you to wake up. You're not a heroic spirit, not an anti-heroic spirit. This human act doesn't suit you at all. Really, it's kind of pathetic. Maybe it makes you feel better? I won't even ask why you made your outdoors clone a servant. Doesn't matter. You lost, so playtime's over. Time to put on your serious face. Your real one, the Umbral Star's embodiment, Sephiroth the White Titan. I don't want to kill anybody. Enough! More, I don't want to destroy anything. No, my husband, this way! Don't you hate when you can't admit who you are? Oh, I know exactly how you feel. Do you not know your secret garden? Really? Oh, come on. Stop lying. You know it, right, Altera? I'll be nice and spell it out for you. You can live with no blues and no regrets. You know why? Because you never really had them in the first place. Because you don't belong to this place. You're just a monster. It's a giant something. Spiritual core is firing off terrifying amount of pressure. Its white light is blinding hot, so large I can't take it all in at once. A human shadow. When I first started noticing its features, when she first appeared, when I saw her in profile, I could feel when I saw the two shining spots on its head. The screen seems to shake reality itself. It's not human, not a heroic spirit. It's a monster. It's hunger, vast, unstoppable hunger. Oh, that's just disgustingly delicious. So blood-curdlingly beautiful, so big and loud. Fun fact, this is just her hatchling stage. When she destroys, the bigger she gets. How big do you think she'll be in the end? Now, Titan, destroy your heart's consent. You have the Umbral Star's blessing. In fact, you have nothing but that blessing. Destruction is the only proof of your existence. Destroy, destroy, destroy everything. She's glowing at me. Do you still want the regalia? Whatever makes her scream, she's still aware enough to know what she must destroy. That's why she's looking at us. Remember, a little late now, but I remember what happened at the Moonstone Core. It's a perfect match. Giant creature standing up in the dark, when it split me and the regalia in 3 pieces. The unknown threat to Seraph, and the feeling of my digital body being broken and split. Myself, regalia, all by this same hand. That time I couldn't avoid it. It caught me. I was alone then, without an ally by my side. But it's different now. At least for this moment, I'm not alone. By my side is the blade who protects Makoto, the golden-eyed servant who's chosen to stay with me to the end. We have to fall back. Please hold on. Altera, the Titan. There will be a tomorrow. Her echoes reverberate and shatter everything they touch. Territory shakes apart, the spiritual energy disperses. But Altera and her forces were strong, this is something else entirely. Infused to the core with unspeakably lethal power. The structure around us is shattering like glass. First the Titan was targeting us, but now she's smashing everything in sight. She screams and destroys. She turns and destroys. She breathes and destroys. As long as the Titan exists, nothing else can. Look, Master, on the Titan's shoulders. It's a figure. Makoto's body is standing on the shoulder of the giant. The enemy's being eroded away, broken down. Tell them here. It's what I'd expect to happen, being so close to a force of destruction. Nothing alive can stand beside her, no matter what bonds they might have. No matter what they might have said to each other, her destructive power is
セファールの
absolute.
巨人
The Sephir
大
Titan,
いなる
the terrible
1万
white
4000
god.
年前の
From 14,000 years ago,
Ah,
that
no,
Titan is loose on Seraph.
もはや
Could it be?
ここ
Could
ま
this
で
be it? Is this the end?
ご主人様
My husband. Through quivering lips, Cassie speaks my name. Never seen her this vulnerable, not in the capital, or even in the Holy Grail War. Can't think of anything comforting to say. All I can do is stare back. My heart's flicker with fear, anxiety, even despair.
ご主人様
My husband,
申し訳
I'm sorry for everything. I want to say that here and now. I made so
謝
many
らせてくだ
mistakes.
さいませ
Ever since he fell asleep, I wanted to play the part of
あ
the
なた
harlot
が
who
眠
leads
り
a
に落
nation
ち
to
たエリ
its
ザベー
doom.
トからの誘いを
I
拒み
rejected Elizabeth's invitation. I ignored Alterra's last warning, and I
あなた
bound you to me. All,
一人は
all because I didn't want to be alone.
一
I
人
didn't want
に
to
な
be
りたく
alone
なか
anymore.
った
I was afraid to be
強
by
くあら
myself
ねば
again.
支配せ
I
れば
had to be strong. Strong enough to
あなた
dominate you,
様
or I
を
thought I'd
その
lose
未
you.
来に
That's what I was
い
most
つかの
afraid
折
of. Elizabeth
エリ
wasn't
ザベー
wrong
ト
to
が
warn
言
you
った
about
通
me.
り
She was right.
ドンピシ
More
ャ
than
ですだ
right.
けのヤンパチにな
I
った
was
のです
I knew I couldn't be with
あな
humans
た
like
とは
you.
一緒にいられない
Make them unhappy in the
な
end.
らばせめて
Even so, that maybe you and I could still be
幸福で
happy
いるうち
together
に
before the end came. So she's been building up to all this time. She knows the ending's sad, so she wants to close the book before we get there. It's the only solution to the problem she's always had. Cass is a sorcerer, a supernatural fox, and she even holds a spark of the sun inside her. Also makes her part of eternity, a rule she can't ever go against. The notion of anything having an end is unbearable to me. Anything like a peaceful relationship between a human and an anti-hero, or like a world doomed to the inevitable. That's why she wants to bring down the curtain while the music's still playing. She knows I would spell death for me. She wants to end it all. She doesn't want me to die. She's been trying to keep all the turmoil buried under her throne, even though her harlot persona could have driven me to hate her. But maybe that's what she wanted, for me to lose all affection for her and walk away on my own terms. Make it easier for her
ご
that
め
way.
んなさい
I'm
そんな
sorry.
私のわが
I've
ままの
indulged
結果
myself
が
all this time, and
あ
now
の
look
巨
at this
神には
place.
勝ちようがない
No way to stop that
世
titan.
界は
This
救
world
っ
was
たあ
doomed
な
from
た
the
を救う
start.
ことはできないと
I
分
knew I
かっ
wouldn't
て
be
い
able to
た
save you. I knew it all along.
分かってい
That's
た
why I awakened my harlot mode I'd
抗
still left
うため
before.
ではなく
Not to fight or anything. Just want to live the
戦うため
dream
に仕
life,
方
even for an instant.
だって
couldn't be any
私
other
たちは
way.
以前
Because I've
あの
lost
巨
to
神
that
に敗れ
titan
ている
before. I'm known my very
私た
bones
ち
have
だ
been
け
no
で
match for the
私は
Emerald
太陽
Star.
の化身
I'm a part of the
その
embodiment of
反
the
で
sun, so I know
な
everything
ら
that
ばあれ
happened
に敗れ去った
14,000
のは
years
地
ago.
上の生物だけではな
That
く
thing killed more than
人
the
の起こ
plants
した
and
文明
animals,
だけでもない
more than humanity. Killed the
擬
very
人化された世界
personifications
さ
of
天
nature
空
one
も
by one.
大地も海も
The heavens,
太
the
陽
earth,
も
the sea,
炎
the sun, and
森
fire,
も知
and
恵
the
は一切
forest.
の意味をなさず
All our
愛
wisdom
も
came to
絆も
nothing.
荒れ狂
The
う
Titan
深淵へは
rejected
届
all
くことな
reason,
く
all love,
死
even
戦い
rejected
と
death
争いの
itself.
概念さえ同じ
The
こ
very
と
embodiment of war with its great
その
sword
剣を
couldn't
そん
touch
な
that
恐ろしきものがいずれ来たると
I knew that horrible creature was bound to come back. I knew better than anyone.
では
Not
なく
eventually. Every tick of the clock brought us closer to the end of time. That's why I get it. Caster was ready to witness the scene, not from premonition, but from her own experience. At least the experience of another version of herself. When the Emerald Star arrives, the world ends. And Automaton can't stop that. Every life form and civilization on Earth will be destroyed, just like it was 14,000 years ago. Caster still hoped, wished, prayed, simply to live with
どうかお許しください
Please forgive me, my dearest, for my miserable, worthless
私は
mistakes.
諦めました
I've given up. The world will never
も
see
うな
through
ら
me. So I want to serve you to the very end. I want to be close to you and die alongside you. Think back to every event since I woke up in the capital. Hard to say how much time has passed. It feels like both an eternity and the blink of an eye. I remember talking with Elizabeth earlier. I told her I believed in Caster. I believed she had a reason for her un-Caster-like behavior, for the construction of the Millennium Capital. I believed she'd reveal it to me in the end, as she has. I'm glad I had faith in you, Caster, and thank you for wanting to be at my side, for choosing me even after you've given up on everything else. And to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
ご主人
But-
そ
But no, this is wrong. Heavens me. My husband's. I'm not the one for you. After all this, I'm just a subservient trying to act like your wife, even though I'm not even your main servant. Imagine me hoping to be with you at the end, just a foolish dream all along. You're completely wrong. Think about it. Not about accepting the end. After all, eternity is way too long for a human being. There's going to be a curtain call someday. That's just life. But I want to spend that life with you. I this is the end, then we might as well go out with a bang. We can't go out on a sour note like this, no matter how loud the band plays on the sinking ship. You know what the worst part is? This isn't like you, Castle. Whatever you and I stand together and face at the end, we're going to be smiling, because we have all these wonderful memories behind us. We don't want to go out gnashing our teeth. You know what? When this war is over, let's leave the capital behind. Don't get me wrong, your Queen of Harlots act has its charms, but your bright eyes, your cheerful voice, the loveliest smile I've ever seen. I like the lively you that shines like the sun the best. Such words are wasted on someone like me. Such miraculous, wonderful promises, all for someone like me. Oh yeah, even the gods can't stop our love. Even the me up in Takemagahara must be swept off her feet. I can hear clearly, at a loss for words, stunned and shocked and awe. You must be so jealous, it serves you right, and look who came out on top. Hello? They told me all the reflection didn't count for anything. No, I've seen the error of my ways. I surrender completely, Master. Every sun and watery heavens, I've completely fallen through all over again. What was I thinking? Kicking back with you while the world was about to end? That doesn't sound like me at all, does it? I never really let myself sink that low. I'd be no different than that Titan if I did. You can't get a positive outcome by multiplying negatives. Technically, you can get a positive number that way. I know she's on a roll, but she shouldn't get that wrong. Then again, I'm sure she was speaking figuratively, so I shouldn't put the brakes on her here. Especially since she's talking herself out of her Harlem mode, I'll just stand back and enjoy the moment. The one true sun that's rising over the zero dark. This golden glimmer fills my eyes. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? I am the foxiest wife in history. I will slay any god or devil for my master's sake. My service and purity are yours any day of the week. But to all time and space, heed my words. I have but one wish. 2 wishes. Well, 3, maybe 4, but mostly just the one. It's a very simple one. I wish to live happily with my beloved in a blessed world with a blessed future. I have finally reformed. Gotcha. Away with my harlotry. It's out of style anyway. As my husband's best, proudest servant, I will save Seraph at once. Well, not that I care about Seraph per se, but that's where my darling lives, so nobody threatens it, and that's final. Now onwards. Happy wedding, sunshine. All spirits at max. No need for spirit transient mana. My sense of power is nothing else than my love for you. Tamamo, love max. Mistake. There's a chance. Attack the core in her chest and destroy it. like him.
意外な大作よく燃えましたね。ご主人
このままキャスターを砕くがいい。
注意し生々しきものが来る。
さらばじゃ。来ました。反撃参ります。一歩当選やっちゃいます。
Yep.
天末敵面。よく燃えます。ごし少しだ
Got it. She unleashes her final attack, perfectly aimed, and flies right into the Titan Altera's chest. In terms of scale, it's minuscule compared to the giant, but it's packed with everything Tamamo has. At the same time, it takes to life the future of the Maiden in White. You hear her scream. I feel a hole in my chest, not from my pain or from my mind's pain, but from the pain of the third Makoto. That Makoto stays with Altera, ready to die with her. I have no words. All I can do is be a witness. When the final strike hits home. Thank you, Master, for staying until the very end. I was happy, to be together. Giant goddess crumbles. Its digital body made to walk upon Seraph is lost, as are its mind and soul. With its mana gone, it falls away in the rain of inorganic wreckage. Where moments ago but a mighty titan now scatters into piles of debris. There. There I see something. A face I know all too well, my own. The third Makoto is standing there in the midst of the raining rubble, knowing full well what will happen next. You couldn't bring out your true power, Altera, so I'll do what I need to do. Your voice in the storm, a voice only the two of them are meant to share. She looks upon the cracked pieces of her servant's face. A torrent of ruin comes crashing down towards the other me. My beloved. Even as I hear Caster murmur, I understand there's nothing to be done. She doesn't try to run, she stands there, and the debris wash over her and take him away. It's her decision, I understand. Yes, even though it seems like a futile death, there was more to it than resignation or sadness. I think Makoto had a reason, made that choice in order to change something. So I don't reach out, I don't even say a word. Until the end, I think, until the very end. In my heart, I send off the other me, who walked a different path than I, until all trace of the body is gone. Goodbye, body of Makoto. She must have been a wonderful servant to you. What are you zoning out for? Your faithful, lovable servant is right here in front of you, but here you are watching the cherry blossoms. Something on your mind? Heavens me, I think I know. You're wondering when the Umbral Star will get here, aren't you? You can't think about that. The day will come eventually, but until it does, we promise to live peacefully. Don't say you forgot. Oh, you have a somber, silent soul. It's almost unfair, you know. I wonder if maybe Elizabeth and Altera came here because they were both drawn to you and all your silent history. I'm not overthinking this. No, I don't think so at all. I can prove it, even. Look what you do to me, putting me on edge with that quiet little stare of yours. What are you making me say, darling? No, it's time to get up. Off we go, arm in arm. Where to, you ask? Why, to buy ingredients for dinner? I put some real effort into it tonight. Can't wait for that, so I'll do what Cass says, following words of the future for now. Capital is in full bloom, and my only servant is right next to me. Brightly colored hair, those golden eyes. Yes, she's 1,000 times more lovable like this. Mr. Karna told me about this place. There's a shop ahead that sells sake with delicious Spanish macarons. Try it out. It's as delicious as I hear, we'll add to the menu. Of course, if they say no free samples, I'll dip a bit back in the Harlem and say, how dare you disrespect the saviors of Sarah? No, I'm just kidding. I will never go into Harlem mode again. That's good. She can be quite charming in Harlem mode too. It's like how a horror movie is fun because you get to go home afterwards. The new capital is no longer the capital of the Empire. There is no queen. As a result, a lot of NPCs have moved in. Somehow they've even built an economy. There are craftsmen and shopkeepers, and that means there are consumers. Instead of a giant empire run by one ruler and his servants, it's looking a lot more like a nation. Almost like a real world, you might say. Oh yes, for tonight I've already thought of basically. Stir-fried pork and eggplant with miso, sweet and pumpkin, boiled spinach with sesame instead of soy sauce, topped with the rumored saikyoyaki. Oh, let's serve it on one big plate walk from Miss Ryder's shop. The other day we saw Ryder at a certain antique shop. She acted like an employee, so I think she may have been doing part-time work there. I didn't ask for details. New glasses suited her well. I told her so. I guess she got angry. Karn is patrolling each territory of Seraph. He explores the new territories accruing daily, searching for NPCs and servants, especially those related to the Moon's Holy Grail War. From time to time, he drops in to give a report, usually about which shops have the best food and where the best fishing and hunting spots are. No one knows where Berserker went. It's rumored he wanders his Zero Dark looking to spark a new battle. He did stop by once before he left. He saw Caster, no longer looking like her old self, an odd expression on his face, and walked out. Peaceful times in Seraph, even if it is all just temporary. Even if the illusion only lasts a short time. These are still important days for us especially.
そうだ、ご主人様、ちょっと足を伸ばして他の領域に参りましょうか。
Why don't we stretch our legs and explore
毎
some
日
other
和食ばかり
territories?
では
Eating Japanese food every day might get old.
まさか
No, you're never gonna
私
try
の
my
愛情
cuisine.
たっ
Those
ぷり
all my love and
た
spells.
ええ
If I don't roast a chicken at least once, I'll be
和
left
食
for
に
my
中華にインド
Your
だけ
wife
が
is more
レ
than
パ
just
ートリーと
Japanese,
勘違いされ
Chinese,
てしま
Indian
っては
cuisine.
困ります。
Let me be known as the world's Tamamo. As much as if the curry Caster cooked is surprisingly good. It is based off of Japanese curry, but had the deep aroma of real Indian curry and a body similar to European curry. But most of all, it had a taste of, well, family. Spicy, but gentle and welcome. It was so good if I didn't know any better, I'd think curry making was some sort of skill and noble phantasm she picked up. But, I'm praising your loving wife's curry so highly, Miss. Saying so honestly, it's tonight's menu plans. Change of plans, I'm sure you won't mind if I shop for grace tomorrow. Fine, sweet potatoes and onions, enough garlic to make Mr. Vlad croak. Except for the spice, a marvelous pot, and voila! Tonight will be curry and that's that. Eat what you want, go all strength you can. So one potential problem, the way curry clears your eyes up, it's be hard to sleep
な
tonight.
んて
Just kidding, I'm just joking. Say what you want, it's
良き
okay.
妻として
He's a devoted wife, servant, and companion to the end.
共に最
My
後を
very
迎
best
え
to
る
hold
配
back
慮
on my
さ
recklessness and selfishness.
旦那様
Now, my darling, what kind of dinner would you like? Tough question. I can't think up a whole menu on the spot like she can. More importantly, I want her to be as lively as she wants to be. I never want her to think she has to tone herself down for me. If she wants to feed me curry, I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't think she'll go into curry harlot mode or anything like
はい
that. Excuse me.
もしかして
I'm not telling the
私
story of my Indian style harlot mode. How does harlotry relate to curry? No, I don't think you have.
ともかく
Anyway, if you'd rather, I'll try not to
あ
be
な
so
たにそう
modest.
言っ
That
て
is,
行
I
き過
won't
ぎ
be,
たら
but if I go
今
too
度は
far,
叱
then
って
make
く
sure
だ
to
さい
scold me.
い
I'll
つま
stop
で
right
も
away. Anytime, right up until the end.
あなた
Whatever
に
it
寄
takes
り
to
添
stay
い
with you. And that is the end of the Caster story arc.
またしても
And here we are again.
寝台の絶望を知るがゆえに
Knowing what you've been
い
through,
く
I
らか
expected
組
you
み
to
し
fall
や
in
すい
line
かと
easily.
も思った
When I
が
thought you'd be as foolish
落
as a human.
胆したぞキャスター
Disappoint me, Caster.
警告の
Your
武器
reputation as a
お
fairy
と
tale
ぎ話
monster
の
but
怪
you didn't
物
live up
つか
to
の
it.
間の甘美を味わいなが
Enjoy
ら
your sweet little moments
滅
as
び
the
の
end
時を
draws.
待つがいい
Soak in your worthless, meaningless
無
peace
意
while you
次期
can.
クォンタムタイムロックに
Soon
入
be
る
time for the quantum time lock.
やれやれ
I suppose I'll have to move
また
again.
まあいい
No matter, I'll read this as
成功す
many
る
times as it takes.
お前も共に来い
You, come with
これ
me.
よりスライ
Commencing
ド
the
無
slide.
意味
Meaningless and worthless,
黙
huh?
ってついてこい
Shut up and follow me.
お前に
I'm
は
important for you.
レガリアの完全
Complete
なる
destruction of
破壊
regalia and the fall of
と
the
ムー
moon
ン
and
セ
so
ル
forth.
中枢の
One
陥
day
落
we'll shoot both of us.
無意味だか
I don't know if it
無
is
価値だか
meaningless or
し
worthless,
幸
but
せな最後を迎
better
え
have
な
a
さい
happy ending than this, bro. To be continued. So that'll be it for this stream. When we come back, we have one more story to go through. It is the Dawn arc. The story of Altera. And as the side stories, we have continued to unlock people. A Lubu story. Karna story. Or only need Ruler, who we've seen as Jeanne d'Arc. Rider Iskender. Archer Gilgamesh. Lancer. Who was the final answer? There's Kufulan and Karna. Did she have? Oh, yeah, that's right, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, Castor, I think it's Castor Archimedes. I think. Next, Tamamo was her own caster. Nero, I don't think. Did Nero have a caster? No, she didn't. Nero didn't have a caster. That's weird. Yeah, it might be Archimedes, and then this last saber is going to be a pain. They will not be unlocked through the story. Well, they are not unlocked by beating any story modes. They have a completely different unlock condition, which is annoying. So well, I'm going to wait until we finish the stories because it's going to take effort to do it. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys for being here. I will see you guys next time. Won't be for tomorrow. I've got things going on, but it will be Sunday. We'll be back with Pokemon Myth. Maybe finishing it. Not sure. But we will find out when we get there. That all said, I appreciate you being here, and goodbye.